Joey Chestnut. If you can unseat Kobayashi, you will be an American hero. You'll do all the talk shows.
I'm the only American person who could do it.
The idea that the guy who wins the hot dog eating competition on the 4th of July, the day Jesus died, the day our Lord was resurrected, is a slap in the face to all God-fearing Christian Americans. And we are going to take it back.
And they are underway. Right in the center of that line will be Kobayashi. Can Chestnut pull it out in the last? What a great eater, though, and what a man to energize the American eating fans. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Kobayashi takes it again. Unbelievable, but Joey Chestnut gave him an amazing fight.
No way!
Now back to the Adam Carolla Show.
Well, Joey Chestnut on the phone. So yesterday was the big Coney Island hot dog eating competition.
Stirring.
He came in second place. There's a little controversy. First off, the numbers were Kobayashi ate 53 3/4 dogs in 12 minutes, including the buns, and Joey ate 52 hot dogs, including the buns. But he was ahead at some point. Joey?
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
I'm recovering. I'm all right.
What are the repercussions the day after eating 52 dogs?
Oh, pretty much if I start sweating, it'll smell like hot dog meat.
That's attractive. That'll just come out with an aftershave that smells like hot dog meat. I also see here that you ate 6.5 pounds of asparagus in one competition. What must your urine have smelled like? Because I ate one spear of asparagus and my whiz can be smelled from several towns over for several days.
It was awesome. Man, I'd go to the bathroom and leave it for my roommates.
And you have roommates. I would suspect a champion like yourself would be living alone in some penthouse somewhere, much like Broadway Joe did during his playing days with the Jets. But you have roommates, and what is your job?
I'm a project engineer for a construction company.
Mm-hmm. And they give you time off for these important competitions?
Oh, they sure do. They give me real good support.
And at what point, or if any, did you think you could beat Kobayashi yesterday?
I wasn't really worried about beating him. I was worried about getting my number and getting into my rhythm. And I never quite got into the right rhythm, and
But you did have a rhythm. You sort of do a little bit of a dance as you go, a little spastic dance. But you do the whole dog at once, yes? Dog and bun.
No, I separate them. But,
you do separate them.
Yeah.
And really, look at the footage, would you?
I watched it very closely. I was disgusted by Kobayashi.
Chestnut sounds like really, truly disappointed. How are you doing today?
It hurts a little bit, but I've done more in practice, and I'll just be back next year. For starter.
How do you practice for something like this?
Well, every once or twice a week, I push myself to capacity with hot dogs or whatever I'm training for, and it's a pretty intense run because I prepare for it for 2-3 days, and then afterwards I don't eat much either. It
is a weird sport. It's sort of like being a marathoner, which is to say you can't just go run a marathon twice a week. If you're training for a marathon, you do run like you have to eat, but it seems bizarre. You will time yourself for 12 minutes and see how many dogs you can eat during the course of the week?
Yeah, well, it seems weird, but it's fun as hell to go out there on stage and just kick ass.
And how many people are in the competition? You're the only two they ever spoke about. Are there 10 people up there?
There are 20 people on stage. They've had qualifiers from Germany to Thailand to Japan.
Thailand? It seems like a great eating country, but I would have said that about Japan, too, and look what Kobayashi's doing.
Is he a trash talker, Kobayashi?
No, he just comes over on the 4th of July and takes care of business.
Right. He doesn't need to speak. He lets the eating speak for him.
And all right, so leading up to this, like 3 days before the competition, are you eating?
Oh, no. It's some protein shakes, nothing solid. Actually, at the day of the contest, I'm physically hungry and a little bit weak. It's just my routine. And, it was a little bit warmer than I'm used to. So
how about the enemas? Do you go for the enema?
No, I'm pretty all natural.
Chestnut, can I ask you about the controversy with Kobayashi regurgitating, and is that legal? What happened?
No, I saw something, but I got to go with the ruling of the shade of the announcers and judges. But if he would have got disqualified for that, it would have been all right with me.
Did he regurgitate into a cup? What happened?
Yeah, there's a little bit of when we're eating so fast, every now and then we burp or a little cough, and any kind of, if we exhale anything, some food will come out. And he definitely had some food come out, and some people call it barfing.
Did it come out of his nose? I read that.
Nose and mouth, yeah.
Where are you when you're at the midway point, and is somebody keeping time? Do you know what time it is? Do you know when you get to the 5-minute mark, to the 10-minute mark?
Yeah, I had my brother right in front of me. He was pushing me pretty hard.
Sure. Behind every great champion is a loser brother who's yelling, "Eat more hot dogs." And you know what time it is. Do you know what Kobayashi's score is?
I have an idea. They had his number right in front of me.
Right, because at a certain point I saw them hold up a thing, and I think you were at 26 and he was at 24.
Yeah, I was.
So somewhere around the halfway point, you were ahead of him.
Yeah, I was. Dang it!
What
I
a
never got into the right
sportsman!
rhythm,
You're a great sportsman, though, that you don't you don't bellyache about the fact that he puked. The championship is yours, sir.
Oh, it will be next year. Next year, I'll give it one more go and do it again.
What would it be worth from a monetary standpoint if you win a competition like this? What is the prize money?
There's no prize in the Nathan's contest. Is that right?
Yeah, you're right. It's just pretty much for pride. It's the oldest eating contest there is, so it's for pride. And
so you stuff yourself with weenies on the 4th of July for pride.
For pride, and that's what the original contest was, to show patriotism.
Sure. What better way?
Right.
Now look what it's become.
By overindulging. God bless America.
Now we're shamed.
All the founding fathers were hot
Kobayashi.
dog eating champions,
But
by the
maybe-
way. That's something that's never written about in the history books, but I know firsthand.
But Chestnut, if you win this thing, you can probably get endorsements?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I hope I can get him without that win.
Well, Kobayashi makes a living doing competitive eating, right?
He's a
really
cheat.
does for a living full time.
He doesn't work.
Yeah, he has a reason to be the best. I go to school and I work, and I'm young and having fun.
Well, it's just like the Olympics with the Russians and the Cubans back in the day. Sure, they called them amateurs, but they were professionals. They essentially did this for a living, whereas our boys had to hold down jobs and train at night. This is what goes on with competitive eating as well. Kobayashi makes a living doing it. You have to do your construction, do your schooling, do whatever else you do, and then find time in your very busy schedule to keister 70 or 80 dogs a night. That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
Does Chestnut have a girlfriend?
Oh, a wonderful girlfriend.
You know, and she stands by you in this ridiculous competition that you engage in every year?
Oh, she loves it. She's one of my biggest supporters. It's great.
How much weight do you gain? Did you weigh yourself in the morning and then weigh yourself after?
I think I gained 12 pounds. Well, I haven't weighed myself recently, but it was 12 pounds of food plus another couple pounds of water. But
And you go at 230. You come in at weight wise.
Oh, yesterday I went in at 220. I lost a couple.
And what about the bowel movement?
Bowel movement? Oh yeah. It was flowing.
Really? Today?
No, last night.
Last night.
It goes quick.
Oh, it does. Do you have to eat something to help that along? I could imagine. You know, I have a couple cheese sticks. I'm bound up. I could imagine eating 50 dogs in 10 minutes. I mean, wouldn't that stop you up down there?
Well, I drank some Coca-Cola and some water. That's basically it. Just some flavor and just move it through me.
All right. Nothing. Well, later on, you can't do that as you get a little bit older. Big Tad, our flunky over here, is going to be doing a rib eating competition, and we're thinking about sending him off to Reno August 30th to do a little rib eating. Do you possibly want to train him?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be awesome.
No, the ribs are a good contest. It's anybody's game.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about ribs?
They always say that about ribs. It's anyone's game.
No, because But no, because it's off the bone. It's not necessarily a capacity event. It's a technique.
Ah, got it.
Guy like Kobayashi can't take the rib, separate it, soak it in water, and do all that crap, right?
No, it's pretty much you have to have a natural skill to get the meat off the bone.
Okay. All right, so Joey Chestnut, who, by the way, just barely was nipped by Kobayashi, pardon the racial slur, just nipped by Kobayashi yesterday at the big hot dog eating competition. Came in 1 3/4 dogs short. You'll be back next year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And this time the belt will stay in the good old US of A where it belongs?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to work harder, and that's the goal.
All right. Well, you sound inspired, Joey.
Kobayashi's a vomitous cheat. I can't believe that he's allowed to maintain to keep the belt.
Here's what the judges say. When the hot dog came up, some of it came out of his nose. Kobayashi sucked it back. That's the testament of a champion and great athlete.
Sucking your bile back in through your nostrils, the mark of a champion. All right. Well, Joey, good work. We expect more out of you next year. We'll put you on hold, and you can talk to Big Tad, who's going to be entering that rib eating competition in Reno, August 30th.
Sounds good.
All right. It's going to be a blast. We need to take a break. Dave in his jerk report coming up. I missed the jerk report. That's what I missed most when I was on vacation.
Is
the
that
jerk
right?
report, yeah.
Not me.
No, just your jerk
Ruska?
report. Missed the jerk report.
Brian's bald head.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.